Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Center fielder number 12.
Anthony goes. We'll dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And here's the first pitch. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And they're not going to have a play on him as the catcher just eats it.
The shortstop, number 1.
And you know, when a guy's shutting you down, you got to look for ways to try and get on the board. So he sees an opportunity here, and he's going to wind up beating this one out.
Jose Iglesias will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Comes set, now the pitch. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. From the belt, the pitch, and the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one.
Please, Hamill, don't hurt him.
Now the 1-2. And he goes down and gets this one as it's lifted high into the air out to medium deep center. Fowler is right there, 1 down. Anibal Sanchez get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Well, that's going to bring some folks up to the top steps of the dugout. Anytime you hit the opposing pitcher, whether it's unintentional or not, you're setting yourself up for some possible fireworks down the road.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. To second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
Leading off for the Cubs, right fielder
Jorge Soler is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
Well, the pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
First pitch coming.
Chris Coughlin.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away.
Now batter, catcher.
Miguel Montero will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Lays off 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Jason Hamill will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Martinez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Rajay Davis will start things off in the inning for Detroit. He'll be followed by Miguel Cabrera waiting on deck. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Miguel Cabrera.
First pitch coming. Miguel Cabrera is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. J.D. Martinez will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Now here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate.
And hold that thought as that's a strikeout for route number 3. So the inning will come to an end. Down in order go the Tigers, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the first offering.
The shortstop.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1. Now the pitch. 1-1 pitch swung on and pulled down the line to third. 1 away. Dexter Fowler will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing, and here's another chance down there at third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Number 12 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Alex Avila will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Now here's the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Pitch on its way to Avila. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Anthony Goes will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Jose Iglesias will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. First offering on the way. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And here's Soler to make the grab, and that will end the inning. Anthony Rizzo will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
First baseman.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Here it comes. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Well, we're still looking for that first run of the ball game. Thought for a second this might be it, but it just didn't have enough steam behind it.
Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Jorge Soler will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled a ball 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now a swing and a ground ball. They'll try again, 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Full count now, 3-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Still no score. Anibal Sanchez will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it'll be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern.
1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ian Kinsler will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And a good pitch there as this ball sent out to straightaway central for Fowler. And he's got it for out number 2. Rajay Davis will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Now the pitch. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw into second, and he is in there. Miguel Cabrera will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. He's set. Now the pitch. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. A 2-run home run for Miguel Cabrera. Number 17 for him on the season, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Boy, and for how well he's pitched so far, it's hard to believe that he could stand to be the losing pitcher, but that's the scenario he faces now as he serves up the lead on this home run.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and that's going to be all for Jason Hamill. So he'll exit after a good 7 2/3, but he'll also be on the hook for the L unless things get turned around here. Pedro Strop will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8.